Number 5, here is a growing pattern of squares. Select all expressions that represent the number of squares in step n. So it looks like A and B are a recursive form and C and D are a closed form. So there's probably going to be two answers here, one of them being the recursive, one of them being the closed. So let's take a look at the sequence that we have. So if I look at the numbers here, it looks like I start off with 1, 2, 3 squares. 1, 2, 3. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 3, then 5, then 7. This to me looks like I'm adding 2 each time. 3 plus 2 equals 5. 5 plus 2 equals 7, so on and so forth. So this right here is an arithmetic sequence in which we're adding 2 each time. So first thing I'll do is I'll write the recursive for this. So what is my starting term? My starting term, I initially start off with 3 squares. So that's going to be f of 0 equals 3. And then my pattern is to add 2 each time. So that means to get a new term, f of n, I take the previous term, f of n minus 1, and I add what to it? I add 2 to it. So that should match up with A or B. Now, if I look at A, okay, A and B, they both tell me that my starting term is 3, okay? But notice they switch around the order. So if I switch around the order when I'm adding, does it matter the order that I add in? And the answer is no, of course not. F of n minus 1 plus 2 is the same as 2 plus f of n minus 1. When you're adding, the order does not matter. So one of the answers to this is going to be choice B. So the recursive is choice B. Now let's go ahead and write the closed. So our formula for the closed form of an arithmetic sequence is going to be f of n equals f of 0 plus or minus d times n. So if I plug into the appropriate spots, my f of 0, my starting term is going to be 3. All right, because it's increasing, all right, because I'm adding each time, I'm going to choose the plus. What am I adding each time? I'm adding 2. So my closed form is going to be 3 plus 2n. And which choice does that match up with? That matches up with choice C. So the answer to number 5 is B and C.